That call was a historical call that was not only addressed to the Kurds, not only addressed to the Turkey state, not only addressed to the region, but I would say addressed to the whole world. This call, of course, arrives after decades of hundreds of deaths, thousands of imprisoned people, journalists, activists, also after military offensives to the Kurdish people in Turkey, but also in Rojava or other parts of the Kurdistan. So the first thing that we would like to say is that this is a truly historical call. As a truly historical call, it needs to be addressed, of course, by the Turkish state. Conflict resolutions, of course, means addressing the deep roots, the deep causes of the conflicts. So that would imply, of course, addressing the legitimate desire of Kurdish people to live in peace with full rights, and of course in cooperation with other people in the region or other people in the world. We see this call as an absolutely opportunity. This opportunity should be taken by any means for everyone, and we deeply believe that we from all around the world need to contribute to this, saying loudly that this is a historical opportunity and no one should miss the opportunity to address this peace process that is being proposed. There is a need, a specific need, to address the repression system that Turkey has been conducting to Kurdish people, but also people from all around Turkey. And we also need to say that this peace process is impossible to be conducted without releasing the hundreds of political prisoners that are still in Turkey, and of course Abdullah Öcalan himself. This Abdullah Öcalan call to start a peace process, we need to move forward and start talking clearly about the release and the freedom of Mr. Abdullah Öcalan and the political prisoners in order to address this peace call. We think that it's very difficult to imagine a peace process in such an unlawful situation. It's impossible to undergo a peace process with one of its parts being held by the other. That would not be a lawful peace process. We really need to guarantee that the people that needs to take part in this process take part in 100% of freedom, being able to express freely themselves and their ideas and their positions. This is very concerning, but I would also say that this should not make the Kurdish people stop this peace process, because we observe, like from long time ago, that the authoritarianism of the Turkish state has been increasing. It's not decreasing at any point. We can see, of course, with the hundreds of detainees of Kurdish people, even elected charges like mayors all around Kurdistan, but also journalists, activists, and also, of course, the detentions that took place right after the call, not only in Kurdistan, but also in other parts of Turkey, for example, with the mayor of Istanbul, are a very bad message, not only for Kurdish people, but also for Turkish people in Turkey and all around the region. People must understand that the Kurdish issue is also the issue of whole Turkey and its needed democratization. So addressing the Kurdish issue is addressing, of course, the need of democratization of whole Turkey and also the whole region. Peace in a part of the world is peace in the whole world, of course. We are absolutely concerned about the impact of this call and this possible peace process can have not only in the region, but also around the world. We are really concerned about the future developments after Assad's end of the regime in Syria. We are also very concerned with the genocide that is taking place in Palestine. We see that imperialism and the imperialistic countries are taking a new level, and that's why we deeply believe that peace in the region, but also all around the world, is crucial, is more needed than ever, I would say. In that regard, what can we do? For example, we as Catalans in the part of the world that we live in, right, in the center of the capitalistic Europe. Well, first of all, we need to not stop talking about the Kurdish people, the Kurdish struggle. That's, of course, the first thing. And secondly, we need to strengthen, even now more than ever, the strength of solidarity with the Kurdish people, understanding that we are part of the same struggle. I would say is the basis of this international solidarity that we can build.